But we've been talking a lot over the last couple of weeks about homes needing to be built and supply issues and things like that. And I know you ran into an issue this week where people were paying kind of extreme amounts just to start the project. Maybe you want to touch on that quickly.
Yeah, just it's funny. I ranted to my clients as well. They're avid listeners too. But yeah, they're starting a fourplex project development, and the permits and development fees on that alone are $81,000 just for a fourplex for 4 units, 4 2-bedroom units. It's $81,000 in just development and permit fees. That's just the municipality. And goes to show you when, you're looking at the cost of a home or looking at a cost of a new build or at a rental, also look at what the municipality is charging. I mean, that alone just shows you that's $20,000 a unit that it's costing just on, that's not getting into materials. That's not getting into, for architectural.
Not even breaking ground, just literally getting it started.
Architecturals, you're in the 70 to 100,000 range. You're, dealing with all the soft costs. So, when people talk about, trying to get into affordable housing. And all of that, there's also the side of it where it's hard to have affordable housing, even for small scale developers and even large scale that, when you've got such a huge portion of the cost is built up in these development fees, if you want more housing starts, if you want, cheaper housing and rentals, those development fees need to be cut back significantly. And there are townships within Canada, especially out east, that don't have any development fees because they want builders and individuals to build more units, and they've cut that out completely. And it's kind of that direction that, some of these larger cities need to go in order to bring that cost down and effectively bring down that cost of rents.
And what's the justification for those costs? Is it just the cost of the people that are reviewing the permits and so on? Like what?
No, I mean, that's just what the municipality charges for development fees. And in Ottawa, for for development, just for development fees on a 1-bedroom apartment is $14,500. They raised it in June. For a 2-bedroom unit, it's $20,000. That's just development fees. So somebody's wants to build a 24-unit building on, that 50 by 100 lot. If it was zoned R4, you're getting building on it. It's $500,000 before you've broken ground, before you've bought any materials, paid any architects, paid any I
can't imagine why there'd be a supply issue.
It's crazy. So yeah, exactly. So when you're talking about supply issues, when you're talking about affordable housing, that's the biggest thing, that not only the red tape, you've got to hold on to it takes typically 2 years plus to even get to shovels in ground. And so you've got, the acquisition cost of that land, the holding cost of that land before you've gone in, and all the other soft costs. So people wonder why the costs are so high on these, for rents or for resale or anything like that. Direct that frustration at the municipality and the province and federal for all the extra red tape and all these added costs, which are pretty astronomical when you look at it. But anyways, that's my
that's crazy. And I mean, and just talking about supply again, I do feel that we will have a lack of supply this fall.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we're seeing.
I think everybody that just pushed through the last year and a half are kind of, chilling.
Yeah,
like they're going to keep coming out, but it's not going to be anything like we saw at the end of spring into the summer, where there was just listings coming out constantly.
No, I mean, those buyers didn't leave the city, from January. They just got annoyed with the market, annoyed with multiple offers. And those of you that might be first-time home buyers or buyers in general that maybe were frustrated from earlier in the year and I've been sitting on the sidelines. Certainly right now, we've said it for the last month, now is a good time to look before those people that were sitting on the sidelines come back again into the market, because those same people, all they've done is just continue to save their down payment. They're still looking or waiting on the wings. They still want to buy a home. Ottawa continues to grow. We have an influx of migration to Ottawa. So sitting and waiting for prices to continue to go down or the market to cool, it's, this is about as cool as it's going to get.